Well, I started powerlifting in high school. I got hurt playing college, or got hurt playing high school football. So they sent me back in the 70s to one of the only rehab facilities back then in John Cole Systems. I did my physical rehab. John Cole was a national champion powerlifter. That kind of intrigued me. I started lifting back then. I've been competing for 40 years. I was just recently, in 2010, inducted into the NASA Drug-Free Powerlifting Hall of Fame. I've been fortunate to have good coaching and good rehab facilities to get me back to where I wanted to go. I've won 27 national championships. I've got 30 world records in the bench press. Well, originally I had my left hip replaced in June of 2009, and my surgery done in Tucson directed me to Spooner here in Ahwatukee to get rehab. And he understood what my goals and objectives were to come back to competitive lifting after my hip surgery. Did rehab here for about 7 weeks, continued my rehab, and then went into competitive lifting a year after my surgery. So I had some injury to my right hip. My surgeon down in Tucson, I went back to the original surgeon because I believe continuity of care is important. Had my surgery, and at this time there was going to be some challenges about getting back and forth to the rehab center because my wife was working full-time and I couldn't drive. I looked at 6 to 8 different locations, close to my home. I was very discouraged with not being able to get in and actually talk to somebody. I contacted Spooner here again in Ahwatukee. Had tremendous help at the front desk. People were very friendly. It was almost like I was part of the family here. Came down the next day. We talked for half an hour, 45 minutes, interviewed a couple of the physical therapists, and realized that I needed to come back here to actually obtain my goal of getting back from the second hip replacement, and I'm glad I made that choice. From the front desk help to the director to actually meeting with Garrett, which is my physical therapist, and we were all on the same page quickly, and he makes me work hard, and that's what I want. Being a competitive weightlifter, I'm very results driven, and being able to set all the records, do all the things that I wanted to accomplish in powerlifting, I expected the facility and my physical therapist to have the same objectives that I had. And we initially discussed that. We came up with a plan that was reviewed every session and modified, changed to make sure that we were going to get to the final objective, which was getting me back into the gym so I could begin my powerlifting again. Well, I would give Spooner Physical Therapy my highest recommendation. The atmosphere, the facility, the physical therapist, the skills and knowledge and compassion is second to none. They were going to be able to drive me to get where I needed to go and provide the tools and the expertise to get there.